Well, a happy Thursday and a happy Thanksgiving to all. I hope everyone has enjoyed this beautiful Thanksgiving Day. Now, as Chris mentioned previously, we continue to rebuild our archive, but we have made great progress, which has allowed us to continue with our KHQA Student Athlete of the Week program presented by Blessing Health System. Tonight, we recognize the heart and soul of the Bowling Green Bobcats defense and EMO Defensive Player of the Year, Charlie Bowen.
I'd say I'm a little bit more competitive outside of the classroom, but for sure I love to compete in everything I do, and it's awesome to be able to strive inside and outside of the classroom.
Meeting high expectations has almost become a genetic default for the brothers Bowen. And yet, even within a broadening family tradition of Bobcat excellence, Charlie Bowen has effectively proven his own man.
That is something I'm proud of. You know, my mom's a teacher. She holds academics very high, and JB held them high too, and so did Drew, and Ryan does as well.
They're just great kids, both of them, and Charlie's, a different kid than his brother. He's more of a, outspoken than Jacob was, but he is a great leader. Someone that's, done a great job for us, obviously, in football this season. But as a leadership standpoint, he's a great kid. And in the classroom, he does the right things. And to me, he's the epitome of, a high school football player, high school athlete. And he's just a great kid all around.
As well as the cornerstone of what has been this season, one of the stingiest defenses in the entire Show Me State.
He started on our defense as a sophomore. At outside linebacker, he moved inside as a junior, and now as a senior. He's leading our defense, and our defense is doing really well. We're giving up 10 points a game, and I credit that to Charlie and getting us lined up right and making the checks and doing a great job filling downhill on the run. And he was the defensive player of the year in our conference for a reason. He is a heck of a defensive player for us.
It feels great if somebody has a question, they come and ask you, and you're able to do that and help everybody out, not just know your job, but try to know other people's jobs too if they have questions. But a lot of times it's a lot of work too to be able to know all the positions, and if you get that wrong, then you're liable for your job and somebody else's job.
Oh yeah, he does a good job making all the checks. Gotta give credit to Owen Niemeyer too in the back end. He does a great job communicating with our defensive backs and doing those things, but him and Charlie do a great job working together.
In light of the fact that he served this season as the Bobcats Defensive Football Foundation piece, Charlie's future plans may not seem all that surprising.
I've thought about the future some, yeah. My dad does construction work, and I've been looking into that field more along in the architectural design, like designing of the buildings, more so than the labor work, but it's a great feeling to be able to have opportunities coming from Bowling Green.